Like, there's always one thing going down cruise control, everybody, and that is a lot of breaking news. Come on. Woo-wee. The very first thing I want to talk about is Presumed Innocent, because this Apple TV show is coming back. Apple TV Plus show is coming back, of course. We announced it a little while ago, but we were wondering about season 2. Would Jake Gyllenhaal come back? Well, he's back as executive producer, but they want to make this an anthology series now. So you're not going to have the same story. They want to kind of do like a White Lotus thing and maybe try to find one character from season 1, just kind of pop into season 2. But it's a whole new story, whole new actors. It's based off a whole different book too. Completely different path, everybody. They're going to have a female lead, Lila Reynolds, coming in. And this is based off this whole different novel, of course. And I'm excited about this. I love this. It did really great for Apple TV Plus. I'm just kind of nervous that, like, you have a good formula right here and it's working well. Like, why would you change it up? Anthology series are all the rage right now. But I mean, honestly, I think Gyllenhaal being back would have been great. But this is a legal drama thriller by Joe Murray called The Dissection of a Murder. So is it going to be good? I don't know. It sounds interesting. It follows Lila Reynolds, who has been handed her first murder case. And the guy really wants her. He will choose nobody else, but except the prosecution is her husband. So now she's going against her husband right now to try to get this guy off. And will that be a sticky situation for her? Of course it will. And apparently there's going to be like a bunch of battles, and her own secrets will actually come up too during this. But it's done great for Apple TV Plus. Gyllenhaal is great. He's executive producer. J.J. Abrams is executive producer. Can't wait to see where they go with season 2. And I'm interested. Apple TV Plus is also doing, the Family Plan 2 is coming. I don't know if you guys saw this. The Family Plan came on Apple TV Plus December of this last year. Of course, Mark Wahlberg was in there. Monahan's in there, and she was great. He was great. Great combination. But the whole family is going to come back for this second feature film. Same directors, same writing team, same cast. Everyone's coming back, except now the family is going to go on a European Christmas vacation. And where does that go? I guess, we found out that he was the first one, if you didn't see it, you find out that Mark Wahlberg's been pretty much hiding his family that he was a double agent for a long time. And he was actually a secret spy. And then they find out because they're trying to murder him and murder his family. And he has to actually tell them about his past. And he has to save his family. It was interesting. It wasn't my favorite movie, but it was a fun movie. They're doing one more. They're super excited. So The Family Man 2 is coming. And, they have the whole formula back. The whole cast, everybody's back. That's great. That works well. A lot of times. It's not happening for Cliffhanger, though, because if you're expecting to have Stallone back for Cliffhanger 2, he has dropped out now. They're changing the direction, they're changing the writers, changing everybody, and it made sense. It was supposed to be Stallone and his daughter. His daughter's a new main figure. He's helping her out with the cliffhanging. Yes, that's a cliffhanging family franchise. But now we're changing everything up. Whole new cast again. Like I said, Stallone, I don't know what really happened. There was grave differences, I guess, but I just wish that Stallone was still there because he was Cliffhanger. He just was. But Lily James is coming in from the Iron Claw, Pam Tommy. Also, you have Pierce Brosnan is going to be playing the father figure now. So same kind of dynamic, but a little different premise on top of that. So they're calling like a father-daughter Die Hard. That's what they're saying about this. Can it actually live up to that? I don't really know. I feel like you would need somebody like Stallone to make that happen. Pierce Brosnan's great, guys, but he's no Stallone. He's just not. But this family, of course, they're taking up a rich family to go cliffhanging, and this billionaire's son, where they're targeted by a gang of kidnappers, and the kidnappers, kidnap the family, and the daughter gets free, and she has to cliffhang one more time, even though she had a dangerous accident before in her past, to save the family, though. So cliffhanging will seize the day and save the family.
Sounds stupid.
I guess. I know, Mike. If it was Stallone, though, it would make sense. It's a family business, but this is like, now it's a separate narrative. You shouldn't even call it Cliffhanger now. I mean, it should have been scrapped, but they're trying to make it happen. They're also trying to make The Running Man happen, which we've been talking about multiple times in the show. And now we got some more casting news. William H. Macy's been signed on for this project. It's got a great cast. It does. Lee Pace is in this. Glenn Powell's in this. And we keep hearing more and more great people coming involved with this. Now, his role has not been disclosed. We're still waiting to find out who will be playing in this project based off the 1980s Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. It does look fascinating to me. I love this idea. The concept was great. Reality show where they're murdering people, and he's got to win to save enough money to save his daughter. So, again, we're saving daughters tonight, guys. We're saving daughters. Our daughters are saving families. But Running Man's moving forward, and William H. Macy, let us know what you think. That makes more sense than Blue Streak 2 coming. Blue Streak 2, this is happening. I guess. I mean, Martin Lawrence is like really excited about this. He's been talking to Sony about it. You know, they did Bad Boys, and now he's working on this again. This is a big hit in 1999. Really did well for him, like over 120 million it made. It was like a $35 million budget, I think it was, $36 million budget. And he was a jewel thief that has to go undercover as a cop in order to, you know, I guess get his jewels. I guess that's the best way to say it. Luke Wilson was the cop that he actually tied up
in a police station, Brian.
And he was trying to get them in the police station, so he had to go undercover, or he had to pretend to be a cop, right, in order to get his jewels out. That's what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how you do a sequel to that, but they're going to try it. So Martin, he's coming back. Why not? Give him a chance. You know, maybe it'll be great. I don't know. It's a 90s film that maybe needs this. You tell me what you think. Maybe Tarantino would love this, because he loves bad things. I tell you, he was talking about Joker 2. And I love Tarantino in a lot of ways, but he was like really being like, you know, I love that I did this movie because they said fuck everybody pretty much. And I was like, what? And when it comes down to it, he said that Todd Phillips said fuck you to all the fans, fuck you to the audience, fuck you to the studio, and fuck you to Warner Brothers. And that's what made this movie great, he said. He goes, it was bad. He knew it was bad when he watched it, but he still loved how bad it was and it didn't work out. And then it was a big F you to the studio. So he was also been talking about like Dune recently too, and people giving him shit 'cause he said he would not watch the new Dune movies. He said, I saw the originals. I don't need to see the reboots, which I would say the reboots are a lot better, Tarantino. You should check it out, but he will not see it. But, you know, maybe you'll check out Jack Ryan instead, because Jack Ryan's coming in a feature film, everybody, for Amazon. If you like this original show on Amazon, you're going to have a lot more coming forward. The executive producer and director, Andrew Bernstein, is coming back. And on top of that, of course, John Krasinski's coming back to play the main CIA analyst. You know, Jack Ryan, of course, got to have him back. And they're negotiating contracts for everybody else. So, I don't know. Should be interesting. I never watched it. Yeah, it's got a lot of seasons too. So if you're excited about it, again, let us know. I'm more interested in this whole Thanos thing. Everybody online's talking about Thanos coming back too, and that Josh Brolin said he's very much open to it. Now they're saying King Thanos might come in during the whole like Secret Wars era. We've got 2 of those movies coming with the Russo brothers, and of course we have Robert Downey Jr. coming back because he loves the Russo brothers. Probably the reason why they get the job back too. And Brolin said too, he goes, he trusts them, and if they want to do anything with Thanos, he is there, and he believes in what they're doing. So he's excited about it. It sounds like he's open to it. So I think Thanos will make an appearance. I don't think it'll be as big as we expect it to be, but I think he will be, you know, relatively a decent role when it comes to these secret wars, because there is a lot of characters that come back from the dead. Again, it's a cross promotional, all these superheroes and villains together to battle out in battle world, and we'll have to see what that means for Thanos. And everyone's worried about Marvel, but we're more worried about DC and what's happening over there. And everyone's talking about Superman constantly because that's the first one for James Gunn. Will it be great? Will it reboot the DCU and make it famous and amazing again? Or will it be a flop and we'll go, oh guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? And then the Batman will just be like floating by himself, and Superman be floating by himself. But there's a lot of rumors because the action figures came out, or the toy line is then released. And this is always where these rumors come, and these spoilers come out. So the action figures and the toy line's been lining up, and it shows a bunch of characters that people are saying, oh, this is pointing to this. Of course, there's like a Superman. There's a big Lex Luthor character. So people are like, oh, Lex Luthor, of course, is a big badness. Of course he is. That's what James Gunn said. He goes, James Gunn, yeah, it's Superman as the main person, and his villain is Lex Luthor. Of course, that's what I'm doing. But the big thing is Ultraman, because there's an Ultraman one, which is like pretty much a combination of Lex Luthor and Superman's DNA, and making a Bizarro type Superman. And there was an action figure for him. So people are like, Ultraman's in this. It's a big villain. So we'll have to wait and find out. But James Gunn did not shut that down. So there's a big chance, if you ask me, that Ultraman will be in the new Superman movie, which I think is awesome. Bizarro is great. They never do him right. They never do him justice. So hopefully that James Gunn makes it happen this time. Big thing. And I'm excited to see where this goes. And Jordan's not here, but he would be excited about some Star Trek news, guys, wouldn't he? Shout out to Jordan. I know he's having some of his family's sick, so we've got to be home and take care of his kid. And so, Jordan, we love you. We're out there. Pretty much cast James Kirk's dad. That's the rumor out there, that Rice Darby's coming in Strange New Worlds to play Samuel Kirk Sr. George Samuel Kirk Sr. And so people are kind of going nuts about, is this going to happen or not? I think it's great. I think he's a great actor. He brings a lot of comedy, and they've been trying to be a little bit more comedic in that world. So hopefully he brings a lot of great things to that table for Star Trek. And if you're a Star Trek fan, it's a great new character coming in. We have Kirk there already, and we're going back in time with the whole Star Trek, with the Strange New World. So it should be interesting. Also, Paramount Plus is going to drop the Star Trek movie section 31 on January 24th, 2025 with Michelle Yeoh. That was just announced too. So big Star Trek news. And also, if you've been hearing the news about that Starfleet Academy too, Starfleet Academy, they're shooting right now. And of course, it's like, we're actually in the Academy getting new people rising up. They're not even done with season 1, and they picked it up for season 2. So you're going to have a bunch more that believe in the Starfleet Academy. They believe in it. I mean, it's very new. It's surprising. It doesn't happen all the time where they pick something up like this before they even release anything. So I'm interested to see. It must be great. It's got to be great. Maybe it'll be $1 billion franchise here for them. Who knows? Probably not $1 billion. But the $1 billion apocalypse might be happening, everybody, because there's a new project by the creators and head of the morning show moving forward at Fox. And it's big. Jay Carson's coming on. He's been made the morning show pretty famous and fantastic and popular. And also Hugh Jackman's working with him too to make this project move forward. And it's pretty much, I don't know if you guys saw the Triangle of Love, but it sounds like that to me. It sounds like the Triangle of Love. It's like you got this billionaire that gets like ship stranded on an island, and the ship breaks down. They're stranded on a desert island, and like all the help get mad because like, why do we listen to this guy? What's the point of listening to this guy? He doesn't have anything anymore. It doesn't matter. It's like, and so they try to take him down and take charge over the billionaires. Interesting. And again, I love the morning show. It's done great stuff with that, so I expect this to probably be a big hit over there at Fox. But we'll have to find out. Only time will tell. But a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.